We just had a lot of fun. Let's theory craft the Infiniminions build with it and see where it goes. Are you considered to have a functional brain? Of course you have a functional brain, man. Simulacrums count as minions. Carry Shade Mist. Triggered from Crew Wars. Works with Death Speakers. Okay. A viable build is doing 99 with fully masterworked gear. Interesting. Killed by blood orbs. You kind of want them to die though, a little bit. But you can heal them with blood orbs. Yeah, they're fully minions. I wonder if the chance to summon scales with Black River. You can't use Black River and Mortarcrux at the same time because they're both one-handed weapons, which is the silliest thing on the planet, honestly. The silliest thing. Okay. Let's theorycraft the build. Let's take Infinimist. Does Infinimist also just use, what's it called? Locrins. Butcher's Cleaver. When you critically strike an enemy, you have a 100% lucky hit chance to fear and slow them. Mortarcrux. Okay. Are we doing sacrificial anymore? We're not. We are doing Shade Mist. How do I fit it all on the build? How do I fit it all on the build? How? How? How do I fit it all on the build? How? How? How do I fit it all on the build? How? How? How do I? 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 How do you fit it all in the build? What other builds gain from overpowered damage rolls? What does other mean in this context? Overpower builds do, so any build that's seeking to overpower benefits from overpower damage. The builds that overpower on the Necromancer are Bone Spirit, Blood Wave, Blood Surge, Blood Lance. Well, Barbarians absolutely can scale better because they can equip more weapons, 100%. One day they'll allow us to put aspects from legendaries onto uniques and the game won't be stale. That is a soft-boiled hot take. What's the point of unique items? Meku, thank you very much for the follow. Danny, thank you for the follow. That might be the most lukewarm hot take. That doesn't, no, that's not what that means. Yeah, I'm gonna call it soft-boiled hot take. I think that's a terrible concept. One day unique items won't be in the game anymore, and then I'll stop using them. That's how you get them. How do Oh, minions overpowering? 0% matters. They have a 3% chance to randomly overpower. The expected damage increase from the random 3% proc chance of minions overpowering is a 2% increase for minion builds. On average. Maybe a 3%. Is this also just a Lokrens build? How do I? I want a crit. I want decay. There is not Karns. The issue is that you are running out of places to put lucky hit chance. Rob with the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my dark twisted fantasy. I'm in deep. I'm in deep testing just the wildest shit. Is there any hope for the Necromancer? Well, I don't know if you noticed, they added this really cool amulet, and they added this really cool helmet. And if you just put these 3 things on alone, it's like 500% damage with no downside. So every build that can crit can just put this on, and can just put on this, and can just put on this, and there's no downside, and you just do 500% more damage, and you just laugh at everybody. So that's pretty good. Pretty good amount of damage. These boots are actually sick as shit. Bone Spirit is actually a very good build. Probably doing like on max end gear like 13 billion damage per cast, probably more. Maybe like 15 billion damage per cast. And that's about as high as it gets. If you put this back onto Blight, Blight can get back up to like 2 billion DPS. Bone Spirit ends up being like 5 to 7 billion DPS. And I think that this amulet and this helmet need to be drastically changed. This helmet should not see the light of day. This is absolutely insane. What do you mean my helmet gives me 225% free damage? That's pretty wild. And then this amulet is just ran on every single crit chance build. You can do a Bone Prison build. You can actually do Bone Prison with this. It's like super D tier, but you can do it. Overpower Blood Wave is doing about 100 million DPS. Bone Spear is in like a pretty decent place. It's not bad. The blood builds, I mean, this kind of like solves a lot of the issues for blood builds. That's like pretty cool. 100 mil DPS is very low. Yeah, but it's, you know, doing tier 100s, so. Sever might be like pretty decent now. This is kind of like a godsend for Sever. This is kind of a godsend for Sever. You heard it was way worse? The Necromancer is fine. The major issue is that, so our strongest build got stronger. Bone Spirit was our strongest build, it got stronger. Minions got very slightly nerfed, and this doesn't work for minions. So minions are kind of just didn't get anything. So they're roughly where they're at now. Then every crit build that has a spender just uses this now. So that's like... Also, you know what I noticed? Really pissed me off? This unique item says all stats, maximum resource, attack speed, and then a small amount of damage. This unique item says all stats, maximum resource, attack speed, and then a small amount of additional damage. I don't like how I don't like how every single item has maximum resource. Every single item just multiplies your damage. I don't like it. It's all very samey. It's all very, very homogenized. Now, you could talk about Morticrux. Morticrux is an item that exists. And we sure are gonna use it on Infiniminions. Because this says that all of our minions apply shadow damage over time. And right now it's bugged, so it can actually trigger all of your item-based lucky hit chance. So if I do this, where's X Falls? If I do this, and then this, I can trigger this ring, and it has like the effect from this as 100% lucky hit chance coefficient. It shouldn't, but it does. So that's fucking whatever. that's whatever it is. The things I'm needing to test right now are probably the hardest things I've ever tested before. But they're interesting. So every one of these purple explosions is X-Falls. And oddly enough, minions are not meant to trigger this. So... can it be on the other side while showing gear? It could be, Supremo, but I'm about to be somewhere else. I'm mostly just talking with Rob. Is Infinimus still going to be possible? It is, yeah. Not in the way that it is right now, and it's also not even what it was in the past. But it's going to turn over to basically this, I believe. As weird as that is. You can basically do like damage over time corpse explosion and do like 50 million DPS even with a Black River on and just kind of cry. Or you could try to do this Shade Mist, Shadow Blight, proc, whatever the hell this is, and hope. Keep the helm? No, the helmet needs to get removed from the game. This helmet is the least healthy thing they've ever put in the game. Do you remember Tybalt's Will? Every build that spends essence will use this. I hate this item. I hate this item to the core of what it is and what it represents, which is completely uninteresting, completely homogenized, 100% used on every single build. Garbage. Yeah, but other people love it. I don't give a shit if other people love it. That doesn't change my opinion. I think this is the worst thing for the video game that they introduced in this season. It's a helmet with no downside that says multiply your damage by 2.25. Why do other helmets exist? You know what's the worst part about this? This thing with its maximum resource means you might as well just also use Locrins, just also for free. And then because you're doing that, you might as well just also use Tybalt's Will. And if you're using that and that and that in Tybalt's Will, you might as well use Starless Skies to completely offset the negative impact of this. It's like the generic Uniques Ultron. It's the Megazord of generic Uniques that all multiply your damage with no downside. We could start with removing the resource cost reduction. And just have it increase resource cost by 10% per stack. No, that comes out to the exact same thing. We could start by removing the resource cost reduction so that you actually have to build around it. Yeah. Like, why use Godslayer's helmet that says once every 12 seconds for 3 seconds do 60% bonus damage when you can do 125% bonus damage? Yeah, it's the other part too. All the builds that spend resource but don't care about it, this just more than doubles your Bone Spirit damage for no downside. Could the Morticrux be used with Sever? On a Sever build, you want to be casting Sever. You don't really want to be casting Corpse Explosion. And casting Corpse Explosion once a second means that after 10 seconds, 65% of the time, you expect to have made 3 skeletons. That's not particularly valuable. The skeletons die on it. You can only have 5 of them. Ooh, my Necro looks kind of cool. But yeah, this helmet, like, cannot see the light of day. And I hate how generic all of these things are together. Like, you can tell that it was like, oh, we came up with this amulet. It really loves maximum resource. What if every unique item we added had maximum resource on it? Well, it's so that they all work with Locrins, and it's like, just give me a set. Just give me a crit set at that point. So I'm pretty anti some of the things that we've seen thus far. Okay, back to theory crafting. This. So here's my major issue with this build. We need to crit. We need to scale Shadow Blight damage. Need our minions to be relevant and to do stuff, kinda? Not really. Mages won't actually get into the thick of things. Does that mean I should actually use skirmishers? Maybe? But if I throw on Locrans, that takes the place of this aspect. So all I have is Shade Mist and Damned. Oof. What if I run it without X-Falls for right now, assuming that the lucky hit chance portion of it is going to get taken out? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh But you would absolutely use X-Falls on it though. But what if I don't care? That's a bold strategy. What if I just don't care? All right, I'm gonna kajigger some stuff. Word on Shade Mist. Carries 100% lucky hit chance very specifically for triggering item lucky hit chance coefficients, or effects rather. So it triggers X-Falls at an exceptionally high rate, and then things like concussive strikes and Doombringer, but it probably shouldn't. So just generally, oh my god, I'm such a bad boyfriend. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Rob. I assume you've left it at this point. Thank you for all the follows, by the way. Obelisk, Tefros, Giggles, Boris, Maurizio, Fancy Bitch, FlayJPay, Pivnoy Venda, Athronix, Mac Talon, Rocky, and Wiggy. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. It also stacks Shadow Blight much faster than it should be. Is that a true statement? Let's test that theory. Let's test that theorem. Well, hypothesis, actually. "14 seconds to do 100 damage instances." What just applied vulnerable? Oh, right, because it can trigger this. So for it to trigger in 14 seconds, 100. So it is 7 damage instances per second on average. For that to be true, it has to be stacking up like 4 times. Nice, thank you, Giggles. Oh, right, it's 8. So it stacks 3 times per minion. Yeah, you see the damage lower? Yeah. It's 3, yeah, it's 3 stacks. It stacks 3 times as it runs out. You can watch it in real time, right? So adding up. Adding up. Adding up. That last damage instance is actually just the server tick rate. Yeah, so it stacks 3 times per minion. Which is what the math would have to be for it to work in this way. Okay. Okay, so let's think about this. Lokrin, obviously. Why would I use anything else? Ignore X-Falls for right now. Make the build with and without X-Falls. Okay. I don't really care about cooldown reduction anymore, do I? I mean, I kind of do. I definitely care about it more than intelligence. Yeah. Sure, explosiveness. Sure. Why not? Okay, I like vaguely get the idea idea I want to go with. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Put this back on. Oh, I didn't answer at least one of the questions, which is where do I fit the minions? Instead of Blight? Get out of here, Blight. Okay. Sure. Why not? Is there any hope for Bone Spirit to compete with other classes? I have no idea what the other classes are doing in the PTR, Tinder. I would have no insight into that. Mordecrux. I don't really concern myself with other classes. Okay, so first and foremost, for the helmet, let's just look at some helms. I'm looking for a lucky hit chance cooldown reduction. And something. Kinda that. Oh, max resource. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I also want to fit Cursed Aura. Cursed Aura would let me run Blight. Run that over Explosive Mist? Sure. Okay. That's as good as we're gonna get there. For the armor, I would like Blood Mist. Ranks. We could manage it. This is also fine. I would like Crippling. Oh, you know what? It probably triggers Crippling Darkness at exceptionally high rates too. Should also be kind of funny, but it's not a darkness skill, so it won't. Okay. Good enough. A lot of total armor. Sure. Theory crafting necro from top to bottom. I mean, I'm trying my best out here. You know, at the end of the day, it's tomorrow. Pretty good gloves. Bad rolls, but like whatever. You know, at the end of the day, tomorrow's the next day that it is. That's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so. Does curse auto only apply when mob is in circle? Yes. You run over them, they have the curse applied to them. And then it's on them for 4 seconds. That bomb line, Stone Cold shit, so. Pants. Pants. Just some pants? Just some pants? What kind of pants do we want? Or just put on Tybalt's Will. That's bottom line. Stone Cold says so. I remember Stone Cold. And he used to tell people all the time. He used to be like, that the bottom line. Stone Cold said so. Boot. Good boot. This is my best boots. Flicker step, give me something to do. What about Yakinauts? Hold on. Hold on, we go at Rakinauts. That's what we do. Mr. Groovy, thank you very much for the follow. I think it kind of super doesn't matter what boots I put on right now. This character looks cool as... Can we talk about this character? Why do I look so cool? Like, I didn't pick this. All right, let's talk about rings. Let's talk about big rings. I want lucky hit chance and crit chance. I wish I could search for both, but they won't let me. There you go, that's a ring. Sure. Have I eaten? I have, yes. It does not, Darko. Let's look at focuses. This is not a bad focus. That's not a bad focus. This is not a bad focus. Oh, right, I need maximum resource on my focus. Do I still have maximum resource? Oh, I need to be able to temper on damage over time. Can't get better gloves. We'll roll these. Okay. Okay. All right. Sure. Because I keep yawning? Oh, I'm exhausted. I appreciate you checking in, but I'm just exhausted. Reapers for cooldown or for corpses? Reapers for corpses. Shadow mages for buff. Any tips for farming the boots? They might drop off of Grigor. You can check Wowhead's like data mine. If you type in Wowhead PTR boss loot. But if not, you just do Helltides and Whispers and you just open up armor caches for them. Like the boot caches. Okay. Let's take off these for a hot second. Let's look at everything that we got going on here. I need to... Hey. No, I need to do my skill tree. I mean, I do need to pee, but... Do I assume I can auto curse? Bold assumption. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's assume we can. Where are the rest of these skills going? Keep them alive. Keep them alive. I could fit Aphotic too, now that I think about it. All I need to do is mostly sit back. Oh, here's where I start really making a name for myself. Here's where I become the guy who's doing stuff you ain't never fucking seen before. I also want Bone Prison. Fuck. Here's where I really start to impress you. Where's Gravekeeper? Hulking. Oh, I need to fit a lot in here, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, whatever this is, man, I don't know. It looks cool. Everybody's activated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Sure. Okay. Yes, compasses salvage into scrolls. What's the trick for farming Stygian stones? I have 0 stones to show up to 30 plus tier 90 pits. That's run tier 100. That's where the scaling seems to stop, I believe. Oh. Oh, brick forever. Cool. Cool, man, cool. Nice. Made up for it. Am I using an ultimate? It looks like I am, but I want to use Bone Prison. Skill assignment. This is gonna be a wild skill assignment.
You have to understand how things are.
Wait. Man, we out here. Ultimate cooldown's cool. Offensive, shadow damage over time. Nice. Now, here's the interesting thing. We need attack speed? Or elemental surge. Take mini attack speed. Okie dokie. This is the weirdest build. It's the weirdest build I've ever made. But we're here. Crit chance will be 35, will be 47, will be not high enough. That feels good. That feels right. That feels good. It feels good. That feels right.
You have to understand how things are up here.
That feels good and right. So the idea is that we would have this. We would have this. Yes, we need that. I would like that. What were the aspects? I would like concussive strikes. Explosive mist would have been cool. Damned. Decay. Requiem. Let's just go play it, you know? How do I have so little maximum life? Let's just play. Let's just play the game. At the end of the day, it's tomorrow. All right. Also, I cleared 110 on Blood Surge. GG, Snowman, that's awesome. I need to drink crit chance potion. Let's try whatever this is. Go back through them. Why does it seem to, like, stop triggering? It, like... Well, that's your problem right there. I don't have the aspect equipped. Hey everybody. How did I kill anything? Hey, real quick, how did I kill anything?
I'm not ready.
Was that just from the corpse explosions? How was I killing anything at all? In what universe did I kill the things with? I'm just a gangster. I don't know what to tell you. I'm built different. Like it's really that simple. I'm just built different. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it do. That's where we're at. That's who we are. At the end of the day, it's nothing but up. I'd like to give all my thanks to those who have come before me. I'd like to give a special thanks to all y'all who are gonna come after me. Cause ain't nobody do it like I do it. How the fuck was I killing stuff? Well, alrighty. I was like, man, this damage is really inconsistent. And this should be the opposite of inconsistent damage. Like, this damage is supposed to be very consistent, albeit a little bit lower. Sure, rapid ossification, who the fuck cares? Like, the whole point of this aspect is to make consistent damage. That was cool. That was cool for a hot second, though. I don't know how I killed a single damn thing. But we were out there, man. Just corpse explosion and X-Files procs, man. That's what it's all about. Family. Dagger good? We'll figure out if the dagger is good. We'll get there. Mazakine and Mr. Groovy Pickle. Thank you for the follows. Oh, rip.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Ready. Out of potions. I do not have any potions. I need more time. Out of potions.
Oh,
Out of potions. I need more time. I'm out of potions.
oh, we just out here gooning. We are just gooning on some people right now.
I need more time.
Just straight up, no holds barred, gooning out here.
I need more time.
Give me a corpse and let's go.
I'm out of potions. I'm not ready. I need more time.
Hey, can I be honest with y'all? I think that this would be roughly 40,000 times better without this terrible ass dagger on. If I had to be honest. I think if I had like a weapon that was good on my body. But as bad as this is, which it is bad, it's not that bad. It's surprisingly not that bad. Like, put Decay on a two-hander, drop this Locrin's nonsense. Decay on a big old two-hander? Two-handed axe? Oh yeah, two-handed axe. Yeah, because that works for, that should work for Shadowblight. Big old two-handed axe on the boy? Woo. I don't know when I just became Theo Von there for a hot second, but I kinda did. I don't hate it. What about Bloodless Scream? Shadowblight isn't a darkness skill. So hilariously enough, it would do nothing. Don't you use darkness skills? But our primary damage is coming from Shadowblight. That's our primary damage proc right now. And Shadowblight is not a darkness skill. But to stagger? Oh, we'll be staggering bosses very, very quickly. Oh, you're trying to get there. You're advocating for Bloodless Scream. Nah, that ain't gonna happen, B. That ain't how it's gonna be going down, sadly. We need Grasping Veins back on the build for a bit, though. This is like, what if Slow and Steady was a playable character? Oh, cool. Somebody's doing donuts outside. I live next to a elementary school, so that's pretty cool. Sorry, not donuts, Barnett's. Man, if I could kill this boss.
I cannot use
Okay. Okay, I forgot Bramble did that. Don't look at me for a second. Look, I forgot he did that, alright?
I cannot use that. I need more time.
Doesn't it look like it kind of has an ICD? Maybe it's not all critting.
I need more time. I'm not ready. I need more time.
Yeah, I'm not critting the vast majority of the time here. Okay. Alright, back to the drawing boards. Good try is nice. I appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. So, simplest thing would be gamble some one-handed axes. Sure. Who cares? Let's just try simply that addition. Welcome back, Wag.
I need more time. I need more time. I have no potion.
Dear big monster, die? Doesn't appear as if it like hits some kind of ITD or like something weird is happening. What was that? What was that? What just happened? No, I know the laser killed me, but what was going on with my minions and what was going on with the monster? Like something weird is happening. What? I don't know what this was. That's my report. I don't know what made that happen. Like, it felt like damage stopped happening. My minions definitely weren't attacking. The monster wasn't attacking. Everybody just was kind of chilling. And like, see how quickly it is killing those monsters? And then how fast it just like falls, it like seemingly like falls off.
I need more time.
Like, this should be hyper consistent damage. And it just kind of like falls off a cliff at a certain point.
I'm not ready.
The Shadow Blight procs, though, are mostly coming from my minions. Like, that's kind of the purpose of the whole thing.
I'm not ready.
Oh, you want to know what?
I do not have any potions.
I never tested whether or not this aura actually applies damned.
I'm out of potions.
I assume it is. I don't know that it is.
I'm not ready.
Oh, that's decay. That is not blighted. I'm not using blighted aspect on this build.
Potions.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can it do damage while I'm in mist? And is it applying damned when I go in on mist? It's very clearly applying the curse. I'm out of mist, I'm doing damage. Right? Okay, let's go experiment this. Because we were running into issues where the effect from Tragghouls wasn't applying. It wasn't casting bone splinters while I was in mist. Guess I have to test some stuff.
I'm not ready.
Like, do we live in some kind of weird universe where, like, the aura can't apply from my minions while I'm in mist? And that's why the damage falls off, because during that time they're not applying the damage. Maybe that's just a little bit of copium and maybe the damage is just jank. But, like, we are definitely seeing different outputs of the damage. And the damage should actually only ramp against a single target. It should not go down. It should in fact go up, because more damage instances should be ticking on the target simultaneously. It's just so hard to see because there's so many things. Rip. No, those are definitely doing damage. I don't know, man. It can just be bad uptime on cursed status. Especially when it's like a more dangerous enemy and then I'm more likely to not go near it, maybe. Fuck you. The mob always gets me. It knows exactly what it was doing. Oh, I'm just stuck here. Cool Waller, bro. Oh, is today Thursday? Crazy. It's crazy that it's Thursday, honestly.
I cannot choose that.
Excuse me? Okay. Shade Mist. Tier 100 clear. I have to go figure out. I need to put a snack in my mouth, and then I need to figure out what was happening with that weird damage inconsistency. Like, I have to try to replicate it in some way. And then I guess I have to cover this build you can technically do. It's bad. It's bad, but you could do it, kinda. All right, let me get up and stretch. Grab some water. Run ads now. Whatever this is, man, it sure is. Okay, I'll be right back.